Good morning. Welcome back to the Breakfast Club Basel. Your space, your place in the morning to grow, to thrive, to connect, to share ideas on how to make it through the day in these weird times we are in right now. I am Lotte King and welcome back. I'm so happy to see you this morning. Today, I thought we should talk about how do we want to be? Whom do we want to be? So just be in this life, in this world, in this present situation. Because I noticed that with this corona around us, everybody is slightly on the edge. I hear my neighbors screaming upstairs. I myself have to admit, a couple of weeks ago, I had a big screaming with my son and we were just completely off. Or then the other day, I went to the supermarket, and maybe in your supermarket, there are also these lines. So you make sure when you wait in line at the cashier, there's enough space in between everybody. And then this old man just screamed at me, "There's the line," instead of saying, "Excuse me, would you mind please stepping a bit back so there's enough space?" He was really screaming at me. And yeah, just also other people screaming at my children that they should back off, and there's this whole tension in the air. And that made me think about, okay, I completely get that. We are in this weird space where we can't follow our normal routines. There are these new rules, and a lot of people like rules, so they like them to be applied. Other people don't like rules and they fight against them. And there's just like a lot of tension around everything, and we are kind of off work and we are stuck at home with kids or our roommates all the time, or maybe we are alone at home and can't see anybody. So it's just not the regular way of our social behavior going on. We are in something different, and then it's totally understandable that we are tense and that we are at our edge, and then we feel like screaming at each other, and then we also do scream at each other. But after a while of, especially I think, hearing, I live in the super urban environment, so I have neighbors upstairs, downstairs, to the left, to the right, so we are very close. And after hearing a lot of us included, screaming at each other, I was like, wait a minute, do I really want to be that, or do I want to choose to be different? And I think right now that we are just so off our normal routines, I think we should ask ourselves, who do I want to be? Who do I want to be in this situation? Do I want to be a screamer? Do I want to be an accuser? Do I want to be a blamer? Do I want to shout at people in the supermarket? Do I want to, I don't know, get super angry about the news? Do I want to be super tense? Do I want to be, I don't know, really short with my kids? Do I really want to be that? Or is there maybe a possibility that we have a choice and take responsibility for our thoughts, for our words, for our actions, for our deeds, and pause and wait a minute before we react to the maybe aggressive world out there, and rethink our own aggressive state and think like, okay, no, actually I don't want to scream back in this guy at the supermarket. Actually, I don't want to scream back at my son, or I don't want to start the screaming at all. So today, as a homework, if you feel like it's getting really tense and you might react in a way you usually wouldn't do, and that's not your temper or not the temper you want to have, ask yourself, who do I want to be? Do I want that be the screamy person, or do I want to be maybe a nice person or a person who's just stepping out of the situation? So be however you want to be. Maybe choose whatever feels right for you, but wait a second, take a moment to rethink and form habits that truly align with yourself and with your values, and whom do you want to be in this world. Have a wonderful Tuesday. See you tomorrow. Thank you so much for being here. See you tomorrow. Bye-bye.